What's up to the Jayhawk Linn basketball team? It's Brian Scalabrine, the White Mamba here. Scal, to you big-time Celtic fans out there. And I just want to have a few words with each one of you guys. So here we go. Kane, listen, there's responsibility for being a star on a team. It is not only your job is to sometimes carry the team, but it's also to make the players around you better. How do you do that? Can you have the aggressive mentality to shoot, to score, to get downhill, but still being able to see the floor, seeing everyone on the floor, and making plays for each individual player? Every player on your team has some type of thing they bring to the squad. If you can make them 10% better as a team, just imagine, add up all the players that you play with, and you're making each one 10% better. Just imagine how much better they can be for yourself and for the team. Now, Landon, continue with your leadership. Not always the greatest player is the leader on the team. One of the most important guys on our 2008 championship team was James Posey. He's won a championship before, and he made sure that everything we did was at championship level. Whatever your guys' goals are, it's always good to set those and say, we want to win the state championship, so therefore, all the work that we put in, all the, oh man, coach, I don't know if I want to do this extra line type of stuff. The leader is the one that steps up and say, we have to understand what we are playing for. And you always keep that goal in mind. And when you keep that goal in mind, that thing is actually very difficult when you think about what you want to do. So Landon, continue to be the leader, continue to push the guys in the right direction. Anthony, holding down the fort in the paint, rebounding, finishing, low post threat. You got to be able to do that. So continue to hold down that fort. And if and another big part of it is with big men. And I'm not saying you're out of shape. I don't know if you're out of shape, but I always know you can get yourself in great shape. Most big men you play against are not going to be in tip-top condition. Push yourself to be in tip-top shape, and then see what happens to your game. You become a better finisher, a better rebounder, a better guy you can go to low post scorer just by being in shape, because being in shape makes you mentally tough. Dylan, continue hitting those boards, continue doing all the dirty work, continue to guard the team's best player. That is not an easy thing to do, but if you embrace that role, you get to the point where you can thrive in that role. So make sure you embrace that. Austin, point guard, running the show, keep it up, and knowing that, everybody, you have a responsibility to make sure that every player is in the right spot. Noah, I know you get streaky, but here's the deal. You got to have a short-term memory. Any open shot, you have to take it. It only takes one. I used to tell Kyle Korver that all the time. Korver always thought, man, if I miss a shot, I come out. Nah, you actually have 3 shots to make one, and then you have 2 more to make another one. So if you're 2 for 5, that is a bare minimum. So think about it. I got 3 looks just to make one. If you were at a carnival and I said, I'll give you 3 shots for $1, you would take that in a second. So keep that mind up. And Gus, love those left-handed players. Obviously, you need to work on the righty, but embrace the fact that you're left-handed. Those guys are hard to guard. It's not an easy thing to do. So, be the best lefty you possibly can. Every time I go against lefties, I'm always a little bit twisted just because they do things differently. Helicopter finish, Euro step with the finish off the glass with the English, but you got to work in the right hand too. There's so many benefits to being able to go both ways on the dribble or finish with both hands. And then last one, Braden, the talented freshman. You got to pick it up. There's a standard that these guys set, and you're trying to live up to that standard. And look ahead. Try to take Austin's minutes, Noah's minutes, Dylan's minutes, Gus's minutes. Go out there, Anthony's minutes. Go out there and try to take those minutes. Those guys will respect you for it. You pushing them will make them better, and you pushing them will also make you better as well. So keep up the good work. All right, guys. So go out there, get it done, and take care of business. You guys know what it is. That's what it is. See ya.